Hey guys, this week on The Girls That Votes Well is Truth Week, and yeah, and also next week, schedules, the days and stuff will be changing a little bit, not that much, just a little bit, and we are still looking for people, so please contact us, because I know a lot of people did it at the beginning before we started and thought it was too late, so please, it really isn't. We're still looking for people, so comment down below for that, and I will get in touch. Or one of us will. And yeah. Anyway, the other day, or yesterday, I was on Facebook scrolling through, just whatever. You know. I don't know if people still do that, but I do, so oh well. And there's a blog I like to read called Project Inspire, and they always have like little things in my Facebook feed. And I saw one of them, and sometimes they do these lists, and they're so funny. And I remembered one I read probably, I don't even know how long ago. And if I remember the title correctly, it was 10 weird assumption or myths about Christians. And I thought, since it's Truth Week, I might as well give y'all the truth about those myths. And I've written them down because I'm recording this on my phone, so I'm not like everybody else and have freaking notes on my phone with the stuff on it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Let's get started. Myth number 1: Christians won't give anyone who don't have the exact same beliefs as them the time of day. Well, I just go say hello. And right now, it is 7 o'clock. Yeah. Do I know if you're Christian or not? Nope. Do I know if you have any religion at all? No. But I gave you the time of day, didn't I? I don't get how that's a myth. It's kind of dumb. Like, how are we supposed to know if you come up to us and be like, hey, what time is it? What do we do? Like, straight up, are you Christian? If you are, what church do you go to? What are your beliefs of the Bible? What are your standards on the 10 Commandments? How many times a day do you sin? Yeah, that's exactly what we do. And then when you answer all the questions correct, we're like, oh, it's 1:30. No. Okay, I took that pretty literally, but we do talk to people. Or I do. That's gotta count. That's a myth. I was joking. Thing number 2, Christians are boring. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know. That is a lie. Just saying. Thing number 3, Christians only follow religion because they want to judge others. I don't get it. The whole point of Christianity is to love everyone, not judge them. You're not allowed to judge them. That's the point. God judges you, not me. Not your mom. Not the pastor. Because we've all probably gone through that at some point, so we have no room to judge. If you know a Christian who's judging, pray for him. Whether you believe in God or not, just pray for him. Because that is not what it's about. Thing number 4, the rapture has already happened. If you don't know what the rapture is, think of Left Behind. The movie where the girl and her dad got left behind, and her dad and her mom and her brother disappeared. That is basically the rapture. Basically, anybody of innocence, which are like, I think 10 and below, I really don't know. I'm not God. I don't know what he considers innocent. They go straight to heaven, where they are protected during this time of judgment where plagues and fires and craziness just happens. It's basically like World War III apocalypse type thing going on. And so the innocents, which are like kids, go to heaven to be protected. They don't die. They disappear, basically. They turn into like angel-ish things. I don't know. This is my interpretation. And then also people who have repented, I guess, there's several theories that it's just kids, and then there's also the kids and the people who have been saved. So, yeah, but personally, I think that it would probably be some of the people who are saved, because they're going to need the others to stay and help the people who aren't. Because when the rapture is not the final judgment, if you can make it through everything that happens after that, and believe in God and put your faith in Him and believe He's your Savior, you will be you will have eternal life after it's all done. But I feel like there has to be somebody left behind who has that understanding and who has been saved to plant the seed in people. I don't know. I think there's 2 people who are supposed to start some Christian thing, some religious rebellion, because I don't know. Read Revelations. Google it. Go get a Bible app. If you're curious, just read Revelations. That's all I gotta say. Or just Google about the end of days. See what you find. Let me know. Thing number 5, and if you have seen my personal channel, I have done a hashtag straight talk. I think not straight talk. Okay. Real talk. Hashtag real talk about this. Christians are perfect people and have their lives put perfectly together. I don't know how much I gotta say this is completely stupid and not true. Because first of all, you're not truly Christian if you haven't been put through some type of hardship. Because the greats have to, seriously, Joseph. Let's go through the story of Joseph. How about that? Because he's Christian, and let's see how perfect his life was. Well, there was a chance he wouldn't have been born, first of all. When he was, basically his parents had great favor in him because he was a miracle baby and he could prophesize things, and so of course he's gonna be treated special. Well, he had 7 or 8 older brothers who cared for him at first and then got really jealous and basically sold him to the Egyptians for slavery. Talk about family values. And then while he was in slavery, he got sold to some general or something, I think. And he worked for him, and not just worked, because usually when you were a slave, then you did humongous labor where it was horrible, you got tortured, stuff like that. He literally just he had it easy basically as a slave. And so that was the good point. Well, the guy he was working for, his wife tried to sleep with Joseph, and Joseph said no, so the wife lied and said that he tried to rape her. So he got sent to prison, and he was in prison for a very long time. That's not very good. And then he ended up interpreting some prisoners' dreams. One of them had a dream about something. I can't remember. But it meant that in 3 days the Pharaoh would come and find favor in him and something, blah, blah, blah. The other one, in 3 days the Pharaoh would come and behead him. And And so he interpreted the dreams. The dude ended up resenting God at some point, and then, his faith came back, and, he was in there for a very long time, even though he asked the dude who got Pharaoh's favor to mention about his, being able to, interpret dreams. Dude didn't do it. He waited a very long time. And so he was in there for a while, and then when Pharaoh heard about it, he went and got him. Joseph ended up interpreting that for 7 years they were going to have a huge harvest, and then after that, huge plague was going to happen, and for 7 years they would have nothing, and it would destroy the area, whatever, and unless they took action and stuff. And so he was Christian. First of all, his brother sold him to slavery. That's not very brotherly. So, obviously, perfect. Christians are perfect. Jesus was, the most perfect, he was supposed to be the perfect Christian, and his life was still not perfect. I mean, he died on a cross, for goodness sake. Like, seriously. Thing number 6, Christians are narrow-minded. Now, I have the definition of narrow-minded, which is not willing to listen to or tolerate other people's views. So basically, stubborn, that's not just Christians. That's not even all Christians. That's just people who are stubborn. Thing number 7, Christians don't know how to party. I will refer back to number 2. Go check my Instagram. There's a post on there from a conference I did, which you wouldn't know it was a Christian conference. You'd just see it and think, oh my gosh, that's an awesome concert or mosh pit or something happening. No, it was a Christian conference at the Lakewood Church, which Joel Osteen is the pastor of. And yes, near the end of the video, that is a giant blow-up elephant. Just saying. 8, Christians wait till they're married to have their first kiss. What? I know some do. That is not true. Because if it is, nobody I know is a Christian. The most Christian of Christians that I know are not Christian. Seriously? Thing number 9, Christians are intolerant and hateful. If you're a true Christian, you ain't hateful, man. God's name is love. God is love. If you have God in your heart, you got love in your heart. You ain't hateful. So, thing number 10, Christians hate everyone who's gay. Seriously. Well, I like to let you know, one of my heroes, like dance heroes basically, my talent hero, my I wish I could dance like him, craziness hero. I wish I could be a model like him. I wish I can just do, that smizing thing like him. I wish I could meet Tyra Banks like him. Like, seriously, he's gay. He is gay. And he was on ANTM Cycle 21. And he's from this area. I've known him since, like, kindergarten. Will Jardell. Yeah. This whole area loves him. Half of us are Christians. Didn't realize we hated gays. Didn't get the memo. Sorry. Well, I hope you liked that video. Comment down below if you have heard these stereotypes, or if you're Christian and somebody has actually put this stereotype on you and made it an excuse to not want to talk to you, or if you actually believe in some of this stuff, because seriously, they're not true. Unless you're talking to, like, some old crazy lady who, God knows what's going on in her head, who's stuck in the 50s. Sorry. But the Christians I know are not like that. Majority of them aren't. A lot of them aren't. 95% of them aren't. So sorry if you know that 5%. You're surrounded by that 5%. I am so sorry. But comment down below if you have thought this. I guess. I don't know. And yeah. Okay. Also, I'm going to put my social media down below, which is the same as my personal channel. So, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. But my Instagram and my Twitter and my Tumblr. Why not? All down there. Yeah. And on my Instagram, go check out that Christian party thing, because, yeah. If you can't tell, it's the one that looks like a concert, and it's a video, and the caption says, and they say Christians can't party, when in fact we bring the elephants. Just saying. Okay.